Good morning, everybody. So, today, the plan is pretty simple. Today, the plan is simple. We are going to be adding cards to our National Dex binder. So, thing is, I can't remember what set is what. So, hello, Echo Queen. Hello. How you doing? Also, I did end up buying. I know I canceled my order, but hello, motherfucker. What up, Maelstrom? I know I did end up originally returning not returning, but canceling my Charizard Super Premium collections, whatever. I ended up buying one. I ended up buying one for me and my wife to rip open. So I'll probably record our pulls because I don't know when she's gonna want to do that, or maybe I'll do a surprise stream. I don't know. You guys can meet the wife. I don't know if she's been on stream yet before. I want to say maybe, but I'm not 100% sure. But she's getting back into Pokemon collecting, so we're getting her some cards. And I asked her, hey, do you want to buy this? We can rip packs. She's like, I guess. Because she knows it's a slippery slope. I'm doing good, Echo Queen. How are you doing? Alrighty. Do you have Discord? The Discord... If you do ! Discord, you can join the Discord server. I can do it as well. There you go. Okie dokie. So, yeah, the goal for today is to add more cards to our binder. Did I slide these? I mean, I must have. Yep, I am a VTuber. I am a VTuber. I don't use a model right now, primarily because I think it takes away from the putting away cards into the binder process. But I also need to finish rigging my newest model. I just have my Chibi model right now, which is fine. But I would prefer to start using my newer model. So I'm in the process of rigging it. I have to finish rigging it. I probably will finish that process soon, or at least start streaming the process again soon. I actually had motivation to do it, or like I feel the motivation to start working on it again. So yeah. We will be working on that. Eventually, streams will be turning into I mean, they're pretty much production streams right now, like being productive streams, I should say. They are pretty much productive streams currently. But right now, I'm being productive towards my Pokemon binder collection. But we're pretty much wrapping up on the collection that we can currently wrap up on, because I mean, I have other cards to sort through, but I still need, or I have a bunch of cards to sort through, but I don't know, I'm feeling motivated to start rigging again, so I want to make sure that if I'm motivated to do some rigging, that I do that now before I lose the motivation again. Do you have your YouTube channel? Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. If you do !socials, you can get the link to my YouTube channel. So can I help you? How would you be able to help me? Got the low bunny right here. Let's see, low bunny goes there. Durant's 632. Oh, graphics. I am good on graphics for now. I currently have no money in my budget to pay for any sort of graphics stuff. Create PNG models, profile pictures, video editing. Nice. Yeah, I have somebody that I already have for my new profile picture. I don't need a PNG model, as I just need to finish rigging the model that I have. And as for video editing, I could probably use video editing, but again, oh wait, what the? Oh no, Fletchling is up here. I could use video editing, but again, I just don't have it in my budget to pay a video editor right now. Yo, what model? Here, let me set up my tracking. I could show you the model. In terms of where it stands currently. I don't have a budget right now. Like, yeah, you can drop like a Twitter link or something. Or your handle. Actually, yeah, if you drop your handle, I can just look it up. Your username. So this is my chibi model. So this one actually moves around. Like this one, we're usable on this one, but the one that I'm working on is this one right here. This is essentially the new Rayuka, except right now the hair isn't viewable. This is where I ended up. I pretty much just rigged the mouth and the eyes. And I was starting to work on head angles, but I haven't actually, like, you can see the head still needs to be distorted properly for the head angles. But yeah, this is where I'm at with the model right now. So yeah, I have to get the the hair obviously needs to be brought back and rigged. But I wouldn't mind streaming bald for a bit. That's probably what I'll end up doing, is I'll probably end up getting like the upper torso rigged, This is all I really care to have rigged, is this much. And then obviously the hair, and then I'm good. I don't really care to rig the bottom portion. And I also realize I don't have the tail visible here. But the reason why I don't care to rig that stuff right now is because most of the time you're never seeing like a model full body like this, right? Moving around. You only really see it during the debut. And I don't care to like do a proper re-debut. All I care about is having this much of my design viewable. And yeah. But yeah, I'm currently not using my models because, again, I feel like it blocks the binder process, and I want to have the binder process be viewable. But yeah, I mean, I'm currently not in the market to get a new model. Like, I don't see the purpose of me getting another model when I still need to finish rigging this one. But thank you for the offer of half-price model. I appreciate it. I'm just not looking. I've got a huge stack of cards. Esper, Meow Stick. Yeah, like I said, I'm currently not interested, so I feel like reaching out to you to ask for your portfolio is going to be pointless. But if you have like a Twitter or something, I can check it out at some point. Like your collection? Thank you, I appreciate it. I've pretty much just been going through my childhood collection, and pretty much like the collection of stuff that I've accumulated throughout the years, and decided to make a national dex binder. But it's been fun going back through all my old Pokemon cards and pulling, seeing what I have in the collection. There's like a certain artist that I wanted to start collect, and I was surprised at the amount of cards from that specific artist I even had. But yeah, stuff like this, the Adachi art, which is oh wow, they reused the Adachi art. I didn't even realize that. They reused the Spinnerack. That's interesting. So this was one artist that I was going through to collect. This artist, the crochet artist, was one I was originally gonna do a collection of, but when I asked my wife what she'd be interested in collecting, she mentioned that artist, so I was like, all right, I'll pass over that collection to you then. That will be your responsibility. And then this is the original clay artist that I was collecting. The art from Yuka Mori. So it's all her stuff is clay models, photographs. These are my favorites. The Dittos are so good. But yeah, there's a bunch. There's a huge stack. So I have to get a binder for artist collections, and then I need to get a binder for species collections. All right, the next set we're gonna be doing is Furious Fists, I believe. Oh no, there's other sets mixed in here. It's not all Furious Fist here. Let me re-slide that. Ring. Oh no, by Bravo. All right. So how many do we have? Oh shoot, I was not paying attention. I think it was 4 for, yeah, 4 from, shoot, I meant to look up the set list, but then I forgot. Four from XY. Okay, it was just called XY. So it's like the XY base set. And then this pile was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. 20 from Flashfire. Alright. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from Furious Fist. So the reason why I'm noting down the quantity from each set is eventually I want to turn each set, like what I search through and add from each set, into a short, so that way I can have a bunch of shorts showing like the progression of the collection. Good morning, Tola. How you doing? How you doing, Tola? But yeah, I would like to have like a short showing the progression, and the way I want to show that progression is mainly by set. So pretty much the picking process of each card, which is why I've been streaming that and recording that process, so that way I could kind of speed that process up in editing. And then also the process of putting the cards in will be like the other part that gets shown, and then like the final part of the short will show how many Pokemon were added and what like our total count for the Pokedex is at the time. Big Sleepy got up heckin' early to go to the DMV to get my real ID. Dude, everybody's getting their real ID. Is there a specific reason why? Like, are we supposed to have those already? I just have my passport, so I assume like I'm good. Deadline is in May. Wait. Or what? What happens if I don't have a real ID? I get locked up? What's gonna happen to me? It's so you can fly. Not sure if passport overrides it. Okay. Well, I can tell you with a pregnant wife, I don't think we plan on flying anywhere. And then once we have the kid, I know for sure I won't be flying with her for a while. I don't know that I'll go to anything like over a weekend. Like there's events that I want to go to, but I don't think that those are going to be possible for a bit unless they're like nearby. But I'm gonna be a real boy soon, yeah? Dude, I feel so bad for her. So Tola, if you haven't seen, I don't know how active you are on the Twitter sphere or the X sphere. God, what a dumb name. Yeah, unfortunately she had, I guess I never explained why I didn't stream yesterday. Yeah, unfortunately, the wife got COVID. Do you know the expected due date? Yes, it's mid-December, or mid-September, I mean. It's mid to late September. I can give you the date over DMs. It's only 4 from Phantom Forces. Wow. Really? Only 4? No, it's 5. That was a weird slide. It only showed me 4. One mon hid. I can't get a good slide. Come on, do it for the... There we go. Do it for the vine. Oh, she's recovering fast. She did a lot better last night. So the other night we got like little to no sleep because of the amount of like coughing. She was in a bad way yesterday night. But today seemed to be a lot, or last night seemed to be a lot better. Or at least I didn't wake up to any coughing fits she may have had. But I think she was better last night. I thankfully haven't tested positive yet. I'm hoping I just don't ever feel sick. And then I'm just good and immune. I've had it at least once before, but yeah, it sucks for her. This is like her first bout with COVID. I told her she's like the poster child for COVID. Swirlix, where are you? What number? 684? There you are. But yeah, there's like card collecting places that I'd like to go to. Card collecting cons. I already have the go on the Chicago Collecticon in October, so I'll be going to that. Man, she went 5 whole years though. That's hella impressive. What do you mean? 5 years without it? No, she's gotten it 4 times. Totally, she's gotten it 4 times in 5 years. Yo, Infinidad, welcome back. Yes, I do remember you. You were here not yesterday, Monday. I didn't stream yesterday because I didn't get sleep. Oh, I misheard. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I wanted to see something. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna have to make a new rule. By the way, you've been filling out the binder since yesterday? Since the last stream, yeah. We've got some more cards to add. So I'll show you the stacks that I'm adding. As long as I can pick them up. This whole stack. And... but wait! There's more! And this whole stack. So 2 huge stacks are being added to the binder today. This is everything from my personal collection before I bought my friend's collection. My coworker and her entire family's gotten it 5 times. Damn. That is unlucky. 5 times is crazy. Anything more than once is crazy, I'm gonna be honest. 9 from Primal Clash. I have the Weedle card. This one? Nice. Let's go. I feel like there was something I was gonna mention, but I can't remember. Oh! Where did I put that card? There it is. So we got 3 new additions to my wife's collection. I helped my dad yesterday. I was helping him pick out cards to grade. And he ended up giving me these 2 Venomoths and a Butterfree. So that was awesome. He also gave me this Dark Raichu. So this is the secret rare Raichu from the Team Rocket set, the original Team Rocket set. So that completes my Team Rocket set. So that's awesome. And then he also gave me these 2 Dittos. I believe that was everything that I got from him. But yeah, these Dittos for my Ditto collection. So that was awesome. I still have to ask to raid his... oh, and these Cubone cards. So he gave me this first edition Cubone. And then also I asked for this Mr. Fuji because it had a Cubone art right next to the Pikachu. So I wanted that for my Cubone collection. And he ended up passing that over to me too. Appreciate everybody. Say thank you. Wait, should we call my dad? Because eventually I will be Paparai, right? I think that's what we were calling him though. Grandpaparai. That works too. Grandpaparai. He might be lurking. Sometimes he lurks in the streams. Not 100% sure that he's here today, but he might be. I have most of the cards that you have. Nice. Should start a National Dex collection. And we're crazy. Got it once in 2021 and then in 2024. You're crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I've had it twice officially. I mean, officially, I've only had it once. I only could get tested the one time. The first time I may have had it, they weren't doing testing for everybody. So who knows? I could have had it then, but they were only testing immunocompromised people. And oh, that's why I'm not. It was 8 cards, not 9. Because I wanted to replace this Volbeat card. Or this Illumise card. Because these 2 cards have like a conjoined art. Like this is one art, but it's on 2 cards. Which I think is sick. Only has 4 slots on 1 page. Oh no. Yeah, you might need a few of those binders. Binder's too small. Unlucky. Well, what you can do, you can set the cards aside for now, and then once you get the big binder, you'll just have to bloop, 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 pop them in. It'll be super easy then, because you already have them all sorted and ready. Only if you really want to do. Only if you really want a National Dex binder. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cards from Sun and Moon. Wow, we're already in Sun and Moon era? No. Wrong pile. I was like, no way we're in Sun and Moon era already. This makes way more sense. Fates Collide. Okay. Or no, this isn't Fates Collide. This is Roaring Skies. It's called or pronounced Illumise. Slowly, not Illumise. I call it Illumise. You know what Pokemon I'm talking about. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna hit you with the Arcanine and the, what's the other one? The Caterpie. This is Caterpie. That's Caterpie. This is Rattata. You have the shiny Zard? Nice. Yeah, my cousin gave me this card. It was one of the ones I was looking to buy because it was one of the more like budget friendly shiny Charizards. All the other shiny Zards are like $1 million. So, and by $1 million I mean 200 USD, and I just don't have that kind of money for one Pokemon card. I must be off. Twitch is training my brain. I have another hour and a half before the DMV opens. Alrighty, Tola. You have a great day and have fun at the DMV. I've heard people say Caterpie. Oh no. Yeah, Caterpie is such a good one. Arcanine is another fun one. I can't think of any other ones right now though. But when I think of them, I'll say them all right. Uh-oh, a ferret sneezed. Who's sneezing? Hope you're not getting sick. I love this Swallow art. The like full arts that they were starting to come out with for like regular sets was really, really cool. $354. 354, where are you? Right here. You'll eventually get replaced, Bennett, with a shiny Bennett. But for now, you're in the clear. Oh, I didn't count the cards on this one. I remember the first ad, though. The first ad was the Silcoon. So we'll count those cards in a second. Togekiss. We also have... Nice. We also have this full art-ish. I don't know what they called this type of card back when it came out. There you are. Ooh, sick. This is gonna be a Togekiss that sits in here for a while. Because there's no shiny Togekiss. Who's hitting me with emotional damage? Maelstrom? Why are you hitting me with emotional damage, man? Because there's no shiny Togekiss? Yeah, I guess. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. We have a cool art for it, though. Copium. Fletchhinder. Got the Talonflame. But not shiny art. Okay, buddy. Alright, pal. I'll remember this. Alright, 703. Carbink. Ooh, we finished another row. Yeah, so the next bout after this, we're gonna take a break from like going in chronological. And we're gonna take a look at Japanese cards that I had to add to the binder. Wow. I forgot to count these up. So let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards added. 12 added from Roaring Skies, I said? And then now we're looking at Ancient Origins. You'll forever pass by that Togekiss and see the non-shiny. Yeah, right? I wonder why Fletching goes to normal to fire in its evolutions. I think it's just because, you know, I mean, what, it starts out as normal flying and then goes to fire flying. I think it's just to give it a little bit more oomph to the normal that we see from like the starting Birdmons. Not only that, but I think if it were to start off with fire right away, it would kind of deter people from picking a fire starter. But I mean, it already deters me from picking a fire starter in that set or in that series, because if I can just get a fire flying on the next route, I might as well just go with a water or a grass spawn. But then you do have the choice, right? You could go fire though, and then you have an easy time at the first gym. If you're doing like a Nuzlocke. Blossom, there you are. Probably the red. I mean, I have Nidoran and Nidoran, but not Nidoking. Yup, same. I have that same struggle. Oh, we're on Relicanth, which is 369. Right. Oh wait, I have a Relicanth. Do I want to replace that one with this one? This one's a reverse holo. I think I like this art more though. So I'm gonna say no on the, I'm gonna pass on the Relicanth. do you guys think? Reverse Hollow or this one? I like this art though. Do I have Wish Cash or Barboach? Yes. Yes, I do. I have both. Right there. Bottom right corner of that last page. Ugh. Regice, Regirock, and Registeel. We got the 3 Reggies. Wow. Awesome. Another non-shiny Pokemon, but we have a really cool art for them. So this Pokemon is another, just like the Togekiss, that doesn't have a shiny version. But we've got a cool art for it. So I'm glad that I'm glad there's at least a cool art that's gonna sit there until whenever they decide to release a shiny for those mons. Whimsicott. Boom. Alright, Golurk 623. Right up here. Do you agree Cubone is a Charmander and Marowak is a Charmeleon, but why no Charizard? No, I think it's a cool theory, but Marowak, Cubone is wearing Marowak's skull, right? That's the lore that we have. Is that it wears the skull of its mother, right? Yeah, no. And when you breed Marowaks, you get Cubones. So where the hell is it? Where does the skull come from? Where does the skull come from if you breed 2 Marowaks, or a Marowak and a Ditto, and you get a baby Cubone? Where does it get the skull? That part makes no sense to me. But lore-wise, yeah, Cubone is said to wear the skull of its mother. But the reason why I don't think Cubone is Charmander is because another thing from the lore is if a Charmander ever loses flame of its tail, it dies. So if a Cubone doesn't have a tail that is lit and it's a Charmander, then it should be dead. Like, that's the other piece of lore. So, originally, we only had 1 card for Pokemon Generations to add. But I thought adding 1 card to the binder would be kind of lame. So, instead of just adding 1 card, we took a look at my foreign cards, and those cards will be added in as well. Bada bing, bada boom. So we got a cool Macargo. Probably the Marowak dies after breeding. I think if they added a ghost typing to like Marowak and Cubone, I think that would be a cool way to actually kind of, in a small way, confirm, like give the confirmation that Charmander, Charmeleon could have been those Pokemon. I'm counting it, but I'm not counting it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. And what cards were those even? Ancient Origins. So what? 11 from Ancient Origins? Oops. Or there's a chance that the Charmander survives after the flame is not there. I mean, it lore-wise, that's not a thing, right? But theory-wise, if you want to make the theory be a thing, then yes, you could say maybe there's a small chance of that Charmander surviving. And that's why instead of it being fire type, that's how it becomes a ground type, is that it loses its flame and therefore becomes ground. Kind of channeling its elemental control from fire into earth, and therefore being able to do what it does. Why does Hoppip have a flyer on its head during evolution? Because Hoppip only uses its thing on its head to fly. Wait, does Hoppip... Hoppip has like 2 leaves on its head, no? Okay, how has Gallade not gotten a shiny version yet? This man needs a shiny card. What the heck? How does he not have a shiny yet? But Frostlass does. That makes no sense. Come on now. Put some respect on my man's name. Give him a shiny. Why does Hoppip turn green? Because it is becoming, it's like, okay, so you know during spring the flowers start to bloom, and then during the fall they die off or whatever. Or no, spring to summer is when they're blooming. Winter into spring is when they start budding, and then they come back again during the spring to summer, right? So maybe it's just showing that even though it's a bright color, it has to be born again, which is why it turns green, and then it becomes blue because it's born again. I don't know, man. I didn't design these Pokemon. I don't know. I never questioned it. Diggersby doesn't have a shiny? How does Bunnelby have a shiny but Diggersby doesn't? That's kind of crazy. I'm just asking in your theory. I didn't know you were asking in my theory. I don't know, man. I don't have theories. But now you're making me have theories. You're forcing me to think about the theories on the spot. I like it. All right, what's the next one? And why is it? Because because Hoppip ripens in evolutions? I mean, I don't think that would be proper, right? Because you wouldn't ripen that way. You wouldn't go from like red to green to blue. You would go from green to like yellow to like bright yellow, or like green to red to like bright red. I think it's more along the seasons thing, where it's like a reoccurring flower. But no, because Skip Bloom has a flower on its head, and then it turns into weeds. It's like a dandelion on its head, but not really a dandelion. But it turns into like the dandelion fluff. Like the head part makes sense. How it becomes like a weed, like it's like literally the two weed things, and then it becomes like the dandelion flower on its head, and then it becomes the little wispies. Like that part makes sense. The color part, I don't know why they chose the colors they did. The Philippines has a lot of fish and has a lot of parrotfish and stonefish. I don't even know what parrotfish are. Or stonefish. So I think when I marked off this mouse hold, I think I marked it off as tandem mouse. As tandem mouse. And I think I need a tandem mouse card still. If we do, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go through my bulk and see if I have one. I should have one. I'd be surprised if I didn't. Where's Flittle? There's Flittle. Oh god, I knocked it over. And then last but not least, Chi-Yu. Wait, where's Chi-Yu? Chi-Yu. 1004. It's like, what? Cheap? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. $14 cards. Parrotfish wrap themselves in their own mucus when sleeping so predators will get disgusted. That sounds disgusting. And stonefish blend in with the rocks of its type and have spikes in its back that are highly poisonous and toxic. I like researching about fish. That's cool. It's like researching Pokemon, but real life. You know, when I was younger, I did want to do marine biology, but The issue was I lived in the Midwest, which meant, at least in my head, the type of marine biology that I wanted to be doing was not possible. So, once I made that realization, I kind of just gave up. But, as an adult, I realized, man, little me didn't realize that I could just, like, move once I got older and went to college for it. Like, I could go to college, study the thing, and then move to a place where I could do the thing that I wanted to do. Yeah. Little kid brain didn't realize that, so it would have been cool to be like a marine biologist. I have a few Pokemon fish cards: Veluza, Feebas, Magikarp, and Wishcash. You know, you can fish, right? And research the fish you've fished. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have an interest in fishing. Like, I think it was fun whenever I did it, because I used to go fishing with my dad. I didn't even realize, but when we put in that Macargo, it finished the page. Nice. Yeah, I was more interested in, like, the environments in which they lived in, like, in the ocean, specifically, is what I was more interested in. It's very hard if you got a pull. Yeah, I think at that point I just tossed it to my dad. I can't remember, though. There we go. I was like, where are the mons that I'm trying to add? So we got a Loudred. Got the Exploud. I gotta go by... Are you streaming tomorrow? I mean, the plan is yes. The plan is I will be streaming. But the thing is, random things could occur. So the plan is, though, yep, I will be streaming tomorrow morning. So I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by again. Mothin. Servine. Oh, we're about to finish the Superior line. Or Snivy line, if you wish. Oh no, that's the second sneeze I've heard. I hope the ferrets are okay. Hope they're not getting sick. Mandibuzz, where are you? 6:30? Damn. Dang. It's nighttime during the time you stream. Oh, I see, I see. Well, have a great night. We're gonna throw in the white Kyurem. Oh. Also gonna end up finishing the Delphox line. The Fennekin line. Nice. And I like for the Zygarde, we've got the, what is this, 10%? Zygarde 10%. I think there's a shiny full form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Yeah, 11. 11 from breakpoint. Or breakthrough. Chase the promos or Chase, that's your name. I thought that was like Chase the like do some pulls and chase for it. Hello Chase. The promo Zygarde is shiny. Oh, let's see. Promo Zygarde. Where are you? Cause Zygarde shiny is white, right? Ah, I see. There's a Hidden Fates shiny vault. Holo rare. It's $20 market. Jeez. Wow, this card's going up. Oh, because of Legend ZA, right? That makes sense. In October, this was a $10 card. Before then, it was like consistently like a $10 to $11 card. It's now jumped up to 20. I'll probably just pick up like an LP copy. Is that the only shiny version? You said there's a promo though. There's one from Sun and Moon promos, but all Gen 6 going up. Oh, I see. It's the it's not the full form. Okay. Okay, this is much better. This card is also jumped though. Oh wait, this is the damaged chart. So if I go to the near mint and see the near mint chart. Yeah, this one has stayed roughly the same. Pretty much has been a $6 card on the slow rise, and it's currently sitting at $8 near mint. But it looks like the one that I had to buy would be like $10 because of shipping. But $10 is much cheaper than 20. Instead of paying 20 for the complete form. The complete form one looks sicker though. Shining Legends is where they're... Man, dude, I can't wait till like they start releasing shiny Pokemon stuff again now that I'm actually in the hobby. Like in it for collecting. Before I was in the hobby but as a competitor, so I didn't really care about collecting stuff. But now it's like, you know what? Collecting is kind of cool. I think the most fun part is like knowing what you want to collect and then going for it. All right, so we got what a terrible slide, and I just mixed these puppies up. All right, it's like only 5 cards from Steam Siege. I can't get these ones to slide. There we go. Team Siege. I'm always worried that I'm gonna accidentally mute myself. I'm not gonna know. 348. There you are, Armaldo. No shiny. So it's 1 for the Armaldo. Chimchar. Wait, what the Chimchar should have been first. Whoopsies. No, Chimchar shouldn't have been first. It's 4th gen. Why don't I see it here? Oh, it's right here. Right under Shining Jirachi. Let's complete this row here by putting in the Bastiodon. Now we got a Clang. Number 600. Last but not least, a Braviary right here. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Oof. There goes my mouse. It looks so cool when the page is like filling out. I love it. I love it. Oh. I guess we're taking another break to add in promo cards. So these are all promos instead of being like part of a set. So first we've got Happiny at 440. Nice, and Happiny doesn't have a shiny either. So having this promo Happiny in here is kind of cool. Next would be Victini. I remember buying this promo box. It comes with like a little Victini figurine, which I think I have somewhere. 675 for Pangoro. Tapu Koko promo box. $785. This one we will end up replacing. There is a shiny Tapu Koko. I guess it's the only shiny of the of those. Ooh, Necrozma. No shiny Necrozma. Buzzwole. There's a shiny Buzzwole. But this Buzzwole came from the Buzzwole deck that I used to play. Same with the Necrozma. I used to play a Necrozma deck back in my day. There's a Celesteela promo from Celestial Storm. And then a Basculegion promo from Astral Radiance Battle Box, whatever it was called. And then we've got these very awesome, very cool Koraidon and Miraidon promos from the Scarlet and Violet base ETBs. You still playing the TCG or just collecting? I am playing the TCG again as well. I bought these two to reteach my wife how to play. Should be very easy to pick up. But as for what I play one of the most meta decks in today's history. I play. Can you tell by the energies which deck I play? Where's the beast? I play Dragapult. I play the dirty Dragapult. I thought I had. Do I not run 4 drags? I guess I only run 3. I thought I ran 4. Maybe it's just 3 then. Or is it stuck? I don't know. I'd have to look at my list again. I don't remember. I haven't actually touched the physical deck in a while. I might pull these Jocks out and throw them into my trade binder. No, I think I... Do I run a 4-4-3 line? Probably. That probably makes sense. Seems very pulty. Yeah. It is a pult deck. And with Gardevoir still doing pretty well, we might build my wife, we might build her the Gardevoir deck, but yeah, when she was kind of playing a little bit more actively, when I was in, like, I guess during Sun and Moon era, she played, was it Guardy Sylveon, I think? It was either Guardy Sylveon or Sylveon Zoroark or Gardevoir Zoroark. One of the two. I just remember those 3 Mons being in her deck. I don't think it was running all of them. 10 cards added from the promos. But I mean, eventually, okay, holy, Trick or Treat. We got a bunch of Trick or Treat cards being added. Did I actually organize these? Yep, these have been organized. I couldn't remember if I organized these cards when I was sleeving them up. I think I did. Because so far they've been good. Been running T-Box just for the variety. Yeah, that's definitely a deck that I think I will build. I think having a lot of options is good. Like, being able to play into a lot of different matchups is very nice. And it just seems fun because, like, you're playing one deck, but you're playing it in a variety of different ways, which seems pretty neat. I did it. I accidentally fucking muted myself. I did it. Oh, man. And I, not only that, but I censored myself. My bad. This desk is not big enough for... I think I just need to readjust where my GoXLR sits. Once I can readjust where that sits, then the binder is fine on this desk. The binder swore, yeah. I'm putting too many cards into the binder. The binder does not like it. Darkrai. There you go. Oh, there is a shiny Darkrai card. Nice. This Darkrai is really sick. One of my favorite cards because one, it's Darkrai, one of my favorite legendaries. But okay, you see how his backhand, it looks like he's kind of like going back to charge something, and that swirl is like perfectly placed right in the nook of his arm and hand. So it almost looks like he's charging up that spiral. So you can kind of see his hand a bit more there. But the spiral, the swirl is like right underneath. It is like the best spiral placement or swirl placement I've seen on a card in person so far. But yeah, there's his hand, and the swirl is like right there. Like, it's so perfect. Such a perfect card. I love it. I love that so much. I can't get over the swirl placement on that. I remember pulling that, but I didn't notice the swirl until like I knew swirls were a thing. But yeah, when we were I think it was literally this last year. My friend had those out for trick-or-treaters, and every now and then we would just pull a pack, rip it. That was one of the cards I pulled. Haha, suckers. Some kid could have had that card. Turns out I was the kid all along. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyways. Where does Goregeist go? 7-Eleven? Oh, there you are. I miss the old Cosmo holofoil on every card. Yeah, Cosmo foils are kind of cool. Kind of cool. I don't know. I really enjoy the Radiant foil. This like diamond pattern is one of the top ones in my book. Yup. It's just like, it's so unique. This is one of my favorite shinies, the Lycanroc. And I do like the other form, but I prefer this one. Righty. Domies. Where are you, Marshadow? Marshadow was like in contention for like favorite Mon for a little bit. Oh, we're one away from completing this page now. So we got the Poltegeist. I need to go back and beat Sword and Shield. Oh, I guess I didn't really mention the whole reason why I kind of got reinvigorated to go and complete my complete rigging my model. So the reason I kind of had this like newfound want to complete my model is the Oblivion remaster that came out. And I was like, man, I really want to play this remaster, but it would also be cool to get a lot of clips from the game. But I'm like, man, but if I'm gonna clip from the game, I wish I had my new model, so that way it would, you know, attract a new audience they would see my new model and whatnot. New game, new model. Better chance of getting recognized with the new model once I start, instead of like streaming and making clips with my old model and then revamping this and that. So I'm like, oh dude, that would be so cool. I'm like, okay, this is kind of sparked my interest in completing my model. So after we add all these cards back in, I think I will be adding in some streams where we just do, not that I'm not being productive with my current collection stuff, because this is like a process that I want to record and stream. But I do want to be productive in other aspects, so I definitely want to rig the new model and get that done. All right, so what time are we looking at? 7:50. Alrighty. Wow. So we got through one of the stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Wow. $23 from the trick or treat. So, all in all, we added 30, 35, 43, 45, 55, 66, 68, 79, 79, 83, 93, 98, 108, 108, 111, 131. 131 cards were added from today's stack. Roughly. Assuming my math is correct. So that's how many cards we added. This will be the pile that we add into the binder tomorrow. Assuming it's going to take about the same amount of time. So this will be what we do tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and add all of this into the binder. And then after that stream, actually, we'll probably just continue this week doing the Pokemon streams. Because, I mean, today's Wednesday. I'm assuming that stack will take the rest of tomorrow. And then Friday, we're going to go in here and we've got some really cool arts that I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what we have in the binder and see if I prefer these cards that I have. I know for sure I'm going to add in this Pidgeotto, this Tangela. I do want to replace arts that are in here that are not Kamiya arts. If I have the Kamiya art, I want to add the Kamiya art. This Swinub is sick. This is another Kamiya. This Baltoy looks cool. I think this was supposed to be an ad, this Solrock. This Regirock looks sick. I think this Absol I wanted to add because of the swirl. Vespiquen looks cool. Electivire looks sick. Samurott looks sick. Zoroark looks cool. And this Marshadow looks better than the one I know we added. This is another Kamiya. This is Ida. Asaka Ida. That's the crochet artist. I think this Chespin is just cute, so I really like that one. This Mian Shao looks sick as fuck. So, we got some cards that we're going to be replacing in the binder for arts that I prefer. But yeah, that's everything for today. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for chilling here and vibing. Yeah, the binder's been coming along the past few weeks. Pretty sick, pretty sick. Yeah, all in all, including the stack that hasn't been added into the binder, we have a total of 868 Pokemon, leaving us with like 157 or something like that. Yeah, 157 Pokemon to go out there and catch. 160-ish, though, need to be replaced with shinies. But that'll be for another day, another hunt. But that's going to be it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. See, this is like slightly off. I don't know how to fix. It feels like more even on the bottom part. It's still slightly off. I don't know. Is that like more centered? I can't tell. I can't tell, man. It's so hard to get shit properly centered. My computer is like going wonky. It's like showing parts of screens, but like overlaying other parts of screens. It's all messed. It's all messed. But okay. I'm gonna head out. I gotta go get ready for work. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you lurked and just chilled in the background, I appreciate you guys for vibing. If you chatted, cool beans. Thanks for chatting, providing some topic for conversation. We will be back tomorrow, same place, same time. 6 a.m. is the starting time, but typically we should be live around 6:30. If I haven't gone live at 6, I'm usually live by 6:30. That is like the time that I usually end up here. So sorry that I am a little bit inconsistent. We're trying to work on it. But it really is just like trying to wake up at the right time every day. Sometimes that's hard, especially when you got a whole bunch of other stuff that you have to do. Man, adulting kind of sucks, but you got to do what you got to do. But like I said, thank you guys so much again. Hope you have a great rest of your day or night. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Alrighty. Bye-bye.